Hello, all my crafty friends. So today, let me fix that. Okay, so today we are going to do a Sewing Tuesday, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that I make journal covers, and we're going to sew them. So we're going to do one with, this is just scrapbook paper, like not digital paper I found, and we're going to put it on this. So I'm going to set that aside. We'll get to that one. One of them we're going to use, I'm going to show you how I use scrapbook paper. Set that aside. The first one, we are using this folder, the envelope, and it is about 13 by 10, I believe. Yeah, 13 by 10. So what we're going to do with this one is we are going to collage it, the front and back, because I want it to dry. We're going to do this one first, and I'm going to get all the way around this because we literally just want this closed. I took out the metal part, and that's not really that hard. Okay, so what we're going to use to collage this is this stack of random book pages. These are in my store, so I thought I'd show you guys a way that I like to use them. So we have everything from maps, really old book pages, children's books, travel books, dictionary pages, just tons of different things. And we're going to do both sides. So, this was a map. There we go. There's part of a map. All right. So, I got this at an estate sale. I got like tons of different maps and stuff at an estate sale, and this is kind of like a magazine page texture is what it feels like. So you could totally use this in magazines. Use your magazines and do this if you want. If you have old magazines you just want to get rid of. Where is... I had my glue book. There it is. No, that's not it. Okay, I don't know where it went. Hold on. Okay. So, we have our 12 by 12. Sorry about that. So I have my glue book, and I am going to, that's what I was looking for, total scatterbrain. I'm just diluting this. And it's not going to take it as well because I didn't put any gesso or anything like that on it to just mute it down and hold stuff, but it'll still be good. So we have that. And I have my glue stick. So I am going to use a glue stick on this, and then I'm going to put a coat of this PVA glue on here, and I'm literally just going to stick these wherever. I'm going to use the PVA glue. I think I want that as a tag, just because I think that will be, it'll help hold it. So this is very, very old. This book was from the 1800s. It was like falling apart when I got it. But I like it. So this is going to give like a little, oh, look at that, see? See how old it is, like just literally very fragile. We're gonna have to put something on top of that. I like these on cards, like my tags and stuff is what I use these for. But if you want to use them on here, a better way to do it is just add a dab of glue, like right there. Rip a little bit and literally just stick it there. There we go. And then that will, like, because it's so fragile, you just bend it and look at that. It's just going to rip right off. I'll probably use some more of that later. Now this paper is so soft. I love it. And look how pretty. The borders are gorgeous. So I scored. I got this at an estate sale and they had tons and it's copyright free. So I bought it to copy some pages with and stuff. And yeah, it was nice. So I'm going to like just rip this. I wanted that. Okay, well, we're gonna get it a little dark. Oh, let me move this. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna use this little part up here and just get some glue and glue it down. So while I do this, let's just chat. I'm filming this the day before I release it. For this one, I'm gonna have to do a head for a little bit. We take my daughter off to college soon. It's kind of freaking out this mom. But anyways, I hope everyone is doing great and doing something that you love, whether it be crafting, spending time with your family, whatever. Watching videos. Thank you everyone for watching. You rock. I so appreciate it. Yeah. So I am not really trying to glue this when I'm gluing it really down. I'm just kind of throwing it on. Let's get some children's pages. Oh look, here's a Red Riding Hood. This would be fun. So some of these books are literally put to, you know, so you can like add this right into a signature, which is fabulous. I think that Froggy is so cute. Ooh, I lost my tear ruler. So last week, I like literally used up all my stockpile of videos, which honestly I didn't have a lot. But it was due to the fact that my sister called me a week ago and said, hey, do you want the kids? She lives in Arkansas and I have not seen those sweet kids for a long time. So I absolutely jumped at the opportunity to take them. My mother was like thrilled. And yeah, so we only had them for 2 full days, but it was so fun. We loved it. We took them to a church activity on a river, a lake, and they were able to just play and play and play. And they used to live out here, so they were able to play with friends that they haven't seen in a while. And it was just so fun. I so miss those little munchkins. It broke my little heart. My nephew, he's like 7. He goes, I won't go home. He goes, you live too far away. You need to move closer so I can see you more. It was like the cutest thing. And of course, we just moved. There's no way we're moving. And I don't want to live in Arkansas. I like where we live. I do have family out there, but I really like where we live. So I'm literally just throwing this on the sides just because I can. There's no rhyme or reason on how I'm doing this. I just know it'd be fun to have like a diluted. So then it's like I can turn this into Christmas. I can turn this into whatever, you know. And it also leaves it open, like if I do put this in my shop, which I think I'm just gonna make a journal out of it, but if I make some and sell these in my shop, very versatile for who does what, you know. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of glue and add a little bit of fragile paper right there. There we go. I like that. Look, it needs a little bit more. So with that, I'm just gonna take this and put it right in there, and there we go. These old papers look really cool on cards. I love them on cards. Okay. Yeah. So we we have to go get my son literally starts school. I'll be here for 2 days, and then I have to leave because this is like his first week of school, first week in a new school, first week going back to dance, and I'll be gone taking my daughter to going to college. So luckily, I have fabulous friends that are going to watch him. That's a scary looking cat. And they're just, I mean, I didn't even ask her. I just said, hey, we're taking off. Here's my kid. And the funny thing is she'll be out of town, so her husband will actually have him. But I have 2 more weeks. We don't leave until later. You start school on the 15th, so I found another wonderful friend to take him to dance because, let's face it, that's a lot of, she goes, no, you don't have to pay me. I'm like, well, gas is expensive. I am paying you gas. So. And then this week, my daughter goes off to girls' camp, which will be fun for her last year. And my, and it's their birthdays, so I'm like going, oh, I'm not going to have my daughter for her 17th. When she turns 17, I won't have her. So, kind of bummed, but it's okay. I get it. So this right here is a children's dictionary page. So is that. I'm going to throw this one up here. As you can see, sometimes it doesn't get all the way glued, so I use both. But I am going to like glue it like just over the whole thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna just put a little bit stuff here and add a little bit of this. I like the dark versus lighter stuff. I think that looks really cool. I want this little edge down, so I'm going to just go throw a little bit of glue down there. There we go. And it rips off. Of course it does. Okay, I'm gonna rip out this cute little frog, but I think some of this wording would be fun. So we can get through all of this, I'm going to fast forward through the rest of this and then go on to the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna put together all of these, and we'll do another project with this. I'll make tags on pockets and stuff. So the next thing I'm gonna do So when I was doing this, I decided that after I machine sew it, I want to put some fabric on the back of this and then just sew around the edges. That way it will hide the stitches. So we are going to take our scissors and just cut around these edges. That is sticky. So now I'm going to take my, I really love this. This I got from Michael's. I can't remember how much it was, but I really like it. So I'm going to take Pva glue, and I put it, this big bottle, I put it in here. So I'm just going to kind of lightly put some on. It's not too thick. And hopefully, and I'm not trying to get the whole thing. I just want to get like where the edges are, but it's no big deal if I get the whole thing. It's not heavily glued, and that's okay because we are taking it to the sewing machine. So we're going to set that aside while we work on our other projects. Okay, so here's this paper pad I got from, oh gosh, where did I get it? Joann's is where this came from. So I'm just going to pick one I like, and the way you fold it will determine where you want your thing. So like this would make a really cute cover, and then you can decorate it. This would be on the back of a cover, which would be really cute. This would be a really cute cover. But it's not going to be 12 by 12. So like part of this will be cut off. So we're not going to use those. This would be fun. This would be really cute. Let's see. I just want to look at all of them to double check. I really like this one. That's a good possibility. Okay. Let's do this one. So we're going to keep the length 12, and then what we're going to do, we're going to cut this down to 9. So we're going to cut the top off to 9. Because that gives us, 9. Because that gives us, when you have an 8.5 page, you gotta have an inch up on for leeway for both sides. Okay. So the next thing that I like to do is, this is going to be the front cover. Look how cute that's going to be with that little decoration right there on the bottom, and then you can add stuff on there like a picture or something. I need to get my scoreboard. Hold on. Okay, so we are going to score right at 6 to make this right in the half. And that is going to be where our, oh, I should have done it the other way. Oh well. Actually, no, I did it right. You want to score towards the bump. Okay, so we are going to now get this. And what that does is it also helps break down the fibers, so it will hold better. So the other thing that I do with this is I add fabric or lace. And we are going to add some lace. We're going to sew some lace on. I think we Yeah, I think this will work. Wish I had some green, but I don't. But that's okay. All right, so let's cut that right there, and ooh, just poked my thumb. There we go. And then what I like to do on the inside to give it a little bit more stability, and I do this sometimes before or after I, sew it, because you don't really want sticky going into your sewing machine, but washi tape is not that sticky. So this is pretty thick. So what we're going to do is just stick it down. And what this will do, see, washi tape is not that sticky. So I am going to fold this in half just to make sure it goes down in the center, because I have a hard time with that. There we go, good enough. And then this gives us a little extra durability with this when you're sewing it, just to help with the binding, because this is paper, an opening and closing, an opening and closing. It can be a number, and I think we're going to put some on the back, but put like a smaller one, because we are going to have our lace there. Here, let's do this. This one will work. I will try, I got this off of Amazon, and I'll try to link it down below. This is a Tim Holtz, and it's no longer like there. So I don't know if this is something that we'll be able to receive, get, I don't know. All right. Here we go. I'm not really, like I said in another video, I am not the perfectionist. That is my best friend. She is the OCD crafter. Not me. I would love to know which way you craft, if it's OCD or not. Okay, so now what we'll do is this will, we are going to glue this right here, and it's not going to go over the entire, so you're going to see a little bit of that on there, which is fine. So we're going to take our fabric fix, and yeah, we are going to sew this on, but we're just going to, and on the inside of this, you will see the sewing stitches, which is perfectly fine. Okay, now I'm going to take this and just use this to push it down so I am not getting glue all over my hands, Here we go. So I'm going to trim this little bit off. Those scissors are not going to work. We need to trim this. Oh no! Oh well, I'll fix that. There we go. Here. There we go. So we're going to set this aside so it can dry also. And now we're on to this one. So this is just a paper bag, and it is 12 by a little over 8.5. So I like my covers, this part to be part of my cover, which is just this little, So I'm gonna fold this up first. There we go. And sometimes I do stuff on the inside, sometimes I don't. I'm not going to this time. But what I am going to do is, this is the cover I want. So we're going to leave a little bit of this on there. And as you can tell, it fits most of it. But what we're going to do for the back is just take a little bit of that and cut it off right there. I like that. So we're going to get half of that. Here we go. Get a little bit of that, which will be cute. All right. That is not. Okay, so obviously there's some things I am OCD about. There we go. I just wanted that straight. That was not straight. Okay. So we are going to be sewing this. What I'm going to do is just roughly, let me get all this gunk off. Hey, kid. I'm not putting a whole lot of glue, more in the center because I'm just going to be sewing a little bit around. And we are going to just smooth this around to get to, there we go, I like that right there. And we're going to smooth it. So I'm going to take my bone folder and just smooth it out. And yeah, there's some flops open, but we are going to be in there. So now we're going to take this, and this is going to be on the back. And we're going to just glue this. There we go. Okay, so this is going to get folded again, but I think we're going to put some washi in here just to support it. And this is when I did get off at Amazon. I will try to link it below. So this cover is going to be another Harry Potter journal. And there we go. There we go. So I am going to switch stuff around and pull out my sewing machine so we can get sewing. I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, so we're at the sewing machine. Hopefully you guys can see us. I kind of looks a little dark, but hopefully you can see this part. We're gonna start with this one, and I'm going to use a zigzag on it, and I'm literally going to just go around. Well, actually, start up here, go all the way over, go up, and then go over, and then go up. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Okay, I got it. So, we are starting. I need to move this out further, sorry. Okay, it's hitting my tripod. There we go. Okay, so I'm starting right down here. We're just gonna, I just want to zigzag all the way around just to add a little decorative onto here. Well, hopefully you guys aren't getting shaken too much. Just slow my... It's a little dark. There we go. Okay, this is where we started, so what I'm going to do is go a little bit and then just, and I'm trying to get close to the, you know, fold, but not on the fold. And I'm using cream color, that way it kind of hides into the lace. And I'll actually be using cream for all of these. Now we're going to do this back. Now I don't put a whole lot of papers when I do these. Okay, now we're going to move on to this one, and I am doing the same thing. I'm just going to zigzag it off. And I don't think I'm going to do the center portion. I don't know, maybe I might. If I do, that will be later. Okay, so this one I am literally just going to zigzag all the way around. The only difference with this is I'm going to wind up doing this after I'm done doing all the way around. I'm not doing this edge. Okay, did I drop my scissors? Oh, they're over here. Okay. So now, I'm going to just hold those and go. Okay. There we go. Now for the last one, I'm going to take this and I am lowering my feed dogs. And I'm going to take this off. We're going to free motion it. I don't have a free motion fillet on here, but that's okay. Actually, I have one right here, don't I? Is this it? I do. Okay, so I'm taking off this foot and switching it over. So be careful when you switch your feet off not to lose the base of the others. Done that. Never fun. So by lowering the feed dogs, that gives these portions down here don't come up. And so when these come up, that's what helps guide your fabric evenly through when you have multiple layers. So now that these are down, you're the one that does the speed of moving your fabric or your paper or whatever you want. So that's what we're going to do with this. And I'm just going to start in the corner. I'm going to switch this over to a straight stitch. And granted, it doesn't matter, but I am extending my stitch length. And we're going to just free motion this sucker. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to, let me move the light. Maybe that will be better. Hopefully you guys could still see. Now, this will probably be used just whatever, just a regular journal. But the slower you go, the closer your stitches are, the faster you move your paper, the further your stitches are. Especially considering I have this at the longest stitch length. And I have my full force on it. And then there we go. That looks good. Okay, so now we're just gonna clip this and we are going to put fabric on here. That looks really cute. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay. There we go. Always got to bring that bobbin up, and let's zigzag around it all. Now I put some glue in the center of it. Hopefully you guys can see. Sorry about moving you. Okay, now I'm going to switch you over and I'll show you everything I've done. Alright, so here's how they look. Here's this one. Really like how that turned out. And then here is our 12 by 12 paper. This looked really cute. Here is our collage. And this one we decorated all the front and then zigzagged around. And all we need to do now is there we go. So you're going to see a little bit of fabric on the top, which is, it'll still be really cute. And on the back, and then there's still a little here and there, especially on the inside, but we can cover those with pockets and stuff. So I hope you liked this tutorial on the 3 different ways we could use a sewing machine to sew our covers. I would love to know which one you liked, and please think of subscribing and giving it a thumbs up, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. See you all next time. You're important. Bye.